It is the only confirmed active volcano in the Indian subcontinent, and the only active volcano along a chain of volcanoes from Sumatra to Myanmar. This island, which lies on a seismically active tectonic plates in the Andaman Sea, can only be seen from afar while on a ship, and no one is allowed to disembark.
Making the volcano, we used a 500 ml plastic bottle so we can put the following materials for the eruption.
We used clay and used papers to form its shape. We were struggling at first, but we managed to pull it off.
For the eruption, we bought baking soda, vinegar, and dishwashing liquid.
Making the volcano was pretty pressuring and tough. We thought that the clay we bought was enough, but it turns out it wasn't. So instead, we used clay to cover the bottom or lower part of the volcano and added brown colored paper to cover the axis. But that wasn't enough, so we mixed and mixed colors to get brown paint. Its moderate eruption resulted as Strombolian.
Strombolian eruptions are moderately explosive eruptions of basaltic magma with moderate gas content.
Strombolian eruptions consist of intermittent, discrete explosive bursts, which eject pyroclasts as high as hundreds of feet into the air and firework-like incandescent rooster tails. Volcanoes are scattered across the planet. About 1,500 volcanoes can be found around the world, though countless others are on the ocean floor. Most volcanoes, whether on land or underwater, are located where tectonic plates meet. In fact, the Ring of Fire, a path that traces the boundaries between several tectonic plates around the Pacific Ocean, contains about 75% of the planet's volcanoes. Stratovolcanoes often appear as tall, steep mountains. Shield volcanoes, which is flatter and dome-shaped. Calderas, which are larger depressions in the ground, and mid-ocean ridges, which are underwater chains of volcanic mountains.
Melting may happen where tectonic plates are pulling apart, or where one plate is pushed down under another.
Alam niyo ba, volcanoes erupt when molten rocks called magma rises to the surface. Magma is formed when the earth mantle melts.
Magma is lighter than rock, so rises towards the earth's surface. As the magma rises, bubbles of gas form inside it.
When the pressure is too much, an explosive eruption can happen, which can be dangerous and destructive.
There are 4 types of eruption with properties determined mostly by the silica content of magma and the amount of gas it contains. In order of increasing explosiveness, there are Hawaiian, Strombolian, Vulcanian, and Plinian eruptions.
A Hawaiian eruption is a type of volcanic eruption where lava flows from the vent in a relatively gentle, low-level eruption. It is so named because it is characteristic of Hawaiian volcanoes. Strombolian eruptions are named from the small volcano island of Stromboli, located between Sicily and Italy. This volcano has been erupting almost constantly for hundreds of years. A volcanic eruption is a type of volcanic eruption characterized by a dense cloud of ash-laden gas exploding from the crater and rising high above the peak. They usually commence with phreatomagmatic eruptions, which can be extremely noisy due to the rising magma hitting water in the ground. And last but not least is Plinian eruptions, which is extremely explosive eruptions, producing ash columns that extend many tens of miles into the stratosphere and that spread out into an umbrella shape. These large eruptions produce widespread deposits of fallout ash. Eruption columns may also collapse due to density from thick pyroclastic flows.